16, baby!
Alright.
Yes! Yes!
Well done, guys. Well done with the mountain climbing challenge.
Yeah, I admit I had a backup plan.
I had one too. I just saw it in my inventory. I had one too.
My backup plan was Dimension Door. I could have caught us and then teleported us up to a safe ledge.
That's not a bad plan.
Smart.
And I found out that I apparently have boots of levitation. Like last minute. I totally forgot. I just looked at my inventory and I'm like, oh, that could have came in handy.
Could have.
Like a lot.
But we made it.
You made it. And as the four of you continue your ascension to the top of the mountain, as cold as you all are from the pervasively chilled air at this elevation, as exhausted as you all are from the physical toll that this muscle-ripping climb has taken out of you, a new stimuli kind of catches your attention, and your senses all instantly sharpen and come into focus. It is nothing that you necessarily see, but it is what you smell. It is the unmistakable, retching stench of decaying organic matter. And judging by the smell of this rot, it is a massive amount. As you get closer and closer to the mountain's apex, handholds are harder to find, and the rock becomes slick with a combination of old, dried blood that has seeped deep into the very stone itself, and a large amount of moisture from the air, from the clouds that kind of encapsulate the mountaintop, which gives the effect of an eerily luminescent and damp mist. One by one, you manage to crest the top of this very narrow peak. As you look through the foreboding fog, you can see that the top of the mountain is littered with hundreds of corpses. Beasts, great and small. Mostly you find pterodons, great flying dinosaurs with no less than a 30-foot wingspan, ripped and torn asunder. But you also find all manner of birds, giant bats, rodents, mountain goats, Arakocra scouts and warriors, Arakocra being a humanoid race with bird-like features, including wings, and the occasional but rare human adventurer. I need everybody to make a nature check, please. DC 14.
$17.
13.
Daedalus almost falls back off the mountain.
Halfling luck.
Oops.
No. Oh yeah, halfling luck. Thank you, Xanathars. A 2.
At least you don't almost fall off the mountain.
Sure.
It's gonna be a 6.
14.
For me.
14. 6. Okay, so Barag and Terra, as you two move in closer to inspect the carcasses, especially Terra, you notice that these attacks were made by a predatory animal. There is a large bite radius with evidence of sharp, round tooth gouges that run ragged and deep into the flesh, as deep as a dagger might to the very hilt. But nothing has been consumed. Nothing has been consumed. And as you continue to rummage through the morbid killing field, the humanoids found there are fully clothed. Although most are so old that even the clothes in their packs have given way to decay and the passage of time. As you look at the plateau that you stand upon, you see 2 large natural slats of stone, having fallen and formed horizontally, creating kind of this makeshift, almost natural bridge to yet another plateau, a much larger plateau. The 4 of you, your focus now on the stone walkway and the plateau across the way, try to focus through the fog. And that's when you first catch a glimpse of it. a large mass of flesh laying on its haunches close to the ground. You only heard of this creature spoken in taverns, spoken by drunken pirates, sailors, fishermen, flaming fists, adventurers and explorers of Chult, a creature of legend, one of the largest predatory dinosaurs to ever walk the material plane. The undisputed king, the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex. Seemingly unaware of your presence, its powerful legs extend up and the mighty body slowly ascends as it now stands at a full 30 feet tall. Its profile is unmistakable. Then, another T-Rex profile, a second head, appears right next to the first. And as you quietly approach, you can see it a bit more clearly now. This isn't two individual creatures. This is not two individual animals, but both of these heads of these beasts at the base of the neck are attached to one set of shoulder blades. One massive undulating body. Both immense heads scan the area for any hint of activity, and as they do, for just a second, a bit of light pierces the canopy of mist and fog, shining through the unnatural barrier. This shaft of light, for a second, almost gives Barag a little bit of comfort as it shows you a little bit more of what lies before. Its stomach is unnaturally swollen and distended, and you can see humanoid shapes just beneath the dinosaur's flesh, stretching the skin in abnormal ways as if trying to bite or rip their way out. Broken bits of rib on its torso and vertebrae on the spine poke through the creature's rotting gray hide. A glowing green ichor mixes with saliva and continuously pours from both of the creature's gaping and tooth-filled maw. It opens both mouths to bellow a mighty roar, but only a choking and gurgling sound is emitted, accompanied by gallons upon gallons of this unnatural green goo, which erupts like a lava flow from a volcano, and can only be described as a combination of saliva, pus, bile, and squirming, wriggling, swollen maggots. As one of the creature's heads turns in your direction, you see them deep, deep within the back of the creature's throat. Decomposing humanoids. Some rotted to the bone, but life deprived to be sure, but still very, very active. Their arms flailing violently, angrily. The same green, maggot-ridden fluids that ooze from the undead dinosaur overflow from the mouths and eye sockets of these undead humanoid horrors. The towering creature's bellow subsides as its head comes to rest low, just hanging like some lifeless thing. You detect small but imperceptible shifts and rotations of its head every time it hears the distant song of a bird or the haunting whisper of the winds. Only its dead white eyes, active, move about, darting, scanning the plateau, with only one constant, overriding instinct shooting through its rotting vestiges of its small and decaying brain matter. So, Valor's Ransom, what would you like to do?
Is there any type of fecal matter around?
Strangely enough, there is no fecal matter around.
Dang it.
But it makes sense because none of these corpses were eaten or consumed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, when something does die, though, it does release whatever.
But these corpses have been here
forever,
for a long time.
Yeah. Dang it.
But you know what? Let me give you a visual.
Oh, yes. Visual time.
I love visuals.
I'm afraid to look at it.
I would love to look at it. This is my next conquest in killing it. Haha.
That's what she
Oh. Love to see it. Part the river.
So,
I take it this is.
Nice.
wow, those are
Wow,
set
that's
pieces.
freaking.
This is where you guys are right now.
Whoa, that's freaking
So
huge.
these are. That's what you said. All right, so
That's awesome.
this I started this last night at 11 o'clock.
I was about to say, this is
Wow.
what you're. Dang.
I'm gonna dress it up really well.
It's still beautiful though. Oh my god. One night. It looks like you did some sanding too. It looks like almost.
He probably did.
That's freaking sweet. Oh,
Whoa.
this
Oh,
looks dude.
man.
Oh.
That is.
Like just alone, that right there is freaking to die for.
Yeah. So you guys come up. Do you have your mini?
Negative Ghost Rider.
You guys come up on this first ledge.
Sweet.
And anything. Hold on, let me wait till everybody's ready here. I've had that for a while. I've been working on it for a while.
Really?
That took me weeks to do.
I can imagine. It's freaking sick though.
So, as you are on that ledge, everything that is not stone is a steep drop off.
Okay.
You are on a plateau, and there is a second plateau with these stone slats that act as kind of natural bridges behind this two-headed undead monstrosity of the dinosaur. You see a small cave entrance, and that is the X on the map.
Right behind him, I'm guessing.
Great.
Yes. And no, this is bad. It's very bad.
All right, Valor's Ransom. This beast stands at this second plateau across this natural stone bridge connecting the smaller plateau, which is right in front of you, to the larger plateau. The X marks the spot on the map, which is in the cave right behind the beast. This undead, two-headed T-Rex. What would you like to do?
Just a quick question. How many dead corpses are we talking about from here to here?
There's a lot of dead corpses.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna attempt to climb that tree.
Sure.
There's nothing else in my way.
Yeah. Make an athletic check.
Okay. I don't think that's like fall out of the tree bad, but that's 8.
8?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you are trying to get a foothold on the tree, you're climbing up on that first branch, and as you're climbing, you hear it snap, and everybody kind of looks, and the T-Rex, the two heads, kind of lift up and look right at you.
Oh, hi. Does the T-Rex seem to notice everybody else too?
It seems to be looking at the group, yes.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Are you in the first tree, right?
I'm not like in the first tree. I tried to climb up there in the.
He's literally hanging on a broken limb on that first tree.
literally just going, hello.
All right, so let's roll initiative, guys.
Hung by his tail from the tree.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll this one instead.
Sean.
I don't trust that one now. Like it didn't want to be rolled.
Look at your character.
Yeah.
It's
about
accurate.
So I rolled a 13.
13. Okay.
12.
20. Nat 20.
12.
All right. So Kohl.
Oh no, mine is actually. Oh no, yeah, 12. Sorry.
12, and Barag rolled 12.
Yes.
And Terra, you rolled nat 20, so you go first. All right. So the initiative order is going to be Terra Highhill. Next, it's going to be Daedalus Hartwell. After that, who has a higher natural dexterity out of the
18 for me.
Him.
Okay, so next it's going to be the man with the pistols and the loud tree.
The one hanging from said loud tree.
Barag. And finally, your master of ceremony, undead, two-headed T-Rex.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Gonna be a dead.
you see this thing, as soon as that branch snaps, both those heads lift up and look right at the group. What do you do?
Would I be able to hold my action to go into stealth until Barag moves in front of me?
You can go into stealth.
Would I be able to without the T-Rex seeing me since it...
Well, you have to break line of sight
Okay.
easily enough because the stone pathways are a little more elevated. You're a halfling, so you're pretty sure that you can break line of sight from it and go stealth. So you can go stealth and hold an action. You have to pick a trigger,
Okay.
and you have to tell me what you do once that trigger.
Okay. I
Does that
see
make
what you mean.
sense?
Yeah. No, I see what you mean.
Okay. So what do? You're gonna go stealth?
I'm going to move and then go stealth.
Okay, go for it.
So, do I need a roll for athletics or
No, you just tell me where you move.
I'm gonna actually move.
So you have a movement speed of, I believe it's 25, yes? For
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and roll. Make your stealth roll.
Halfling luck.
You roll a 1.
Yes.
All right, halfling luck it is.
23.
23. All right. What this means is that you've used your reaction. So if somebody else
Yeah.
rolls a 1 this round, she can't impart her halfling luck upon you using the Xanathar
So
skill.
don't mess up.
You've been put on notice. All right. So what is the trigger, and what are you going to do once that trigger is activated?
I'm actually... I don't think I have a line of sight of it. No, because of the tree. God dang it.
No, you are behind the tree, hidden.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have line of sight of it.
Right.
But I still have to know what the trigger is and what you're gonna do.
I'm not going to hold an action because I can't attack it or anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to stay there in stealth for now.
Okay. All right. That'll end your turn. Next up is Daedalus Hartwell.
See, how far is that thing away from me?
From you, it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. 95 feet.
Can we move into a range where I'm at least... you know what? Just move me by the tree for now.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Everybody's going by the
Everybody's
tree.
going to the tree, yeah. The tree must
I'm not a
fall.
climbing tree. I'm just gonna stand kind of behind it.
Well, there's
There's already people behind it. So
There.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just stand behind.
One's
I'll just hide
hanging.
behind the tree.
Everybody hide. Shh, you won't see us. I've seen Jurassic Park. Don't move.
Uh-oh.
You'll be fine.
Alright, so is that gonna end your turn?
How about you light a
Yes,
torch?
I'm gonna stay there for now.
Okay. Alright, next up, Kohl.
Okay, I am going...
You see everybody for some reason is bolting to this tree that you're in.
So I'm just hanging still.
You are hanging
It's like, alright.
on a cracked limb.
I'm gonna... How far of a drop is it?
It's about 5 feet.
Okay,
You didn't get
cool.
very far. You didn't get very high with a roll of 8.
So it doesn't even work cool, I'm just 5 feet above the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna, while still hanging on with one arm, I'm gonna draw and take a shot at him, and then drop down and take another shot.
Alright. Go for it.
Okay. D7. This is my +1. Not good.
Your roll.
4. I'm actually going to use
1 inspiration
All right.
for that. There's that.
Okay, so go ahead and reroll. Your first attack. Ooh.
So that's going to be 24.
That's a hit.
On him.
That's a hit.
Okay. And second one is going to be 19.
19 does
Or
hit as well.
18, I'm sorry.
18 does hit.
Okay.
All right, so you see Kohl hanging with one arm. He has his pistol in his hand. He takes aim, shoots. You see it hit right in the chest. Green goo comes out of the chest, and then he drops down to the ground. Takes out the other pistol from the other holster, and shoots again. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So that's going to be plus dexterity on the first one. So let's see, 6 and 5, and so 8 total.
8 total?
Yeah.
For both?
For both combined.
All right. 8 points of damage as you shoot him twice right in the center mass, right in the chest. Next up, Barag.
And I saw them all run for a treat.
Yes.
Aye.
This is the plan.
I'm all running hide behind this tree. So I'm just going to take full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
And actually, I'm going to...
You can dash if you want. It doubles your movement. Or you can ready an action.
I will save my action. Trigger's going to be if he comes into melee range of me.
Sure.
If.
Got it. Okay, next up, it's going to be Rex. Rex has a movement of 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So you see him jump right onto that stone pathway that leads that larger plateau to the smaller plateau where you guys are concentrated on. And as he stands there, kind of both heads, one head focused on the tree, the other head focused on Barag, you hear him go. Green goo just erupts violently from his mouth, and three of those horrid creatures within its throat just come sliding slowly out of its mouth, down its tongue, onto the floor in front of it, and just splat in a pool of green maggot-filled bile. They quickly stand up and make their way towards Barag.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
All right. And they are actually going to take turns as well. Because they kind of share their initiative. So go ahead and get their stats up.
I also have a question while you do that.
I know what health they are. The 20. Yeah.
My jug, alchemy jug.
Yes.
What was the rules on liquid filling for it? What was the rules?
Any liquid.
Any liquid.
Not any liquid. It can't be health potions.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
It can't be magic.
Can't be anything that could help me. Sort of.
For all I know, regular water can help you. I mean, that's
True.
That's very general.
Very true. But yeah, nothing like healing wise or something that gives me powers.
No.
Okay.
What about acid? I'm just curious.
No.
Damn.
Not acid.
Yeah.
So
That would probably melt my jug.
yeah,
It's
that would
acid.
be bad. So 5, 10, 15. They're gonna drop here in front of you. These are all hand painted too. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Which is pretty badass.
I like them. Yeah, they came out really good. 5, 10, 15, 20 up top here. Alright, so Barag, quickly you find yourself surrounded by zombies. And that is actually gonna... Actually, no, they're gonna attack. What am I doing?
I wish I said when something comes in melee range, but I said it.
You said, you said, yep.
I said it. I wish I didn't say it.
Yep.
Damn it.
I was specifically listening for what that trigger was.
Mm-hmm. I done goofed. But then again, I didn't know there was going to be 3 freaking zombies. True. So
let's go ahead and roll some attacks on Barag as these 3 humanoid zombies. They look partially eaten, partially digested. They're completely torn apart. You can't tell whether they were ripping each other apart within the guts of this animal. But they look pretty gross. What's your armor class? Remember, you don't have your shield now.
Yeah, so it drops to 18.
Okay, so 12 misses on the first one. 14 on the second one, misses. And 17? You said it drops to 18?
Yeah.
Okay, barely misses as Barag, these undead limbs start flailing at you, batting at you. You almost use your sword kind of defensively as you're kind of batting away their arms as they're coming at you. And that's actually going to end their turn. Terra Highhill, you're up.
I am... If I were to communicate or pass something to a team member, would that be breaking stealth?
It depends on how you're going to pass it to them. Yeah, it would be. If you were to pass them a physical object, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be revealing yourself, yeah. Absolutely.
God dang it. I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna break stealth, and I'm actually going to turn to Daedalus and pass him the backpack with the egg in it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn to him and say, "Stay far away from those things, and make sure you keep my baby safe." Yes.
Okay, so I kind of just hopefully kind of sling it on myself. Be like,
Daedalus, held with the responsibility of precious new life.
You drop that thing, I drop your face. Yes.
don't worry, I will not drop it.
Can I use that in real life? I drop your face. All right,
You can.
cool.
You can absolutely
Excellent.
use
All right. I actually missed one mini. Hold on. Let me go get it.
that. Aww.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Outside.
Outside? That's a first.
I was gonna say I've never seen him go outside for a mini.
Everybody, he's going outside for a mini for some reason.
It's all of a sudden, the baby velociraptor comes out of the egg.
Yeah,
on
right.
Barag and Daedalus.
Oops.
Rocky.
Hey!
That's why I was outside.
That's why I was outside. Yeah. I ran outside to get a pebble, guys, and put it on the board. All right, guys, it's the details that count.
Mm-hmm.
Devil's in the details. All right, so
So I'm gonna pass the egg to Daedalus and kind of like strap it on and kind of tie it as best as I can to him.
that's going to take an action.
That will take an action, yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Listen, that egg is precious.
I'm not saying anything other than it's going to take an action.
It will.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Thanks.
secure the egg and kind of pat it goodbye. And I'm gonna take my movement, actually, and go right behind here. Actually, yeah, no, that wouldn't be an action. That wouldn't.
So, you please be in charge of moving Rocky with you, would you? Because he's going to go wherever you go.
Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, so just kind of rolls right after.
Would that mean I get disadvantage
Yes,
on
you would
stealth?
get disadvantage on stealth.
God dang it, Rocky!
The boulder just behind you.
Just imagine you're like, bye,
It's like
Rocky.
it's like having an
Just kicks him right off the
overattentive.
side of the mountain.
That's what I imagine. Screw you, I need my stuff.
You're fucking up my shit.
It's like having an overattentive dog.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you do?
It's like having a chihuahua. I'm gonna stay there for now because I can't attack.
Okay. Okay.
So
Good
long
enough.
as my egg is secure.
Can't hold your action because you used it to...
secure.
Yeah,
secure the
with
child.
Daedalus, right. So, Daedalus, you feel the heavy responsibility of having your face fall off if you fuck this up. So, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna just stay back behind that tree,
Right.
and I'm gonna aim a couple Eldritch Blashes at those zombies. I can see them, right?
You can see only one of them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... If I move about a space forward, do you think I could...
If you move one space, no, you would have to get in front of Kohl.
Okay, well, I'm gonna aim 2 Eldritch Blasts at the zombie I can't
You can see? Okay. So that's the one closest to Terra. Alright, so go ahead and roll.
Okay, here's for the first one.
Do it.
8 plus 8, that's 16.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for the other one, see if I hit it with the other Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that's a 13.
That's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage for both.
Okay, that's 10s. Okay, here's for the first one. That's a 7
Okay.
and a 6.
Don't forget to add your mod.
Are you,
Yeah.
are you adding your charisma modifier?
Well, since it did some combat, so the first one is actually 11,
Okay.
and then the other one is 10.
10. Alright, so you see 2 Eldritch Blasts coming from somewhere behind the tree. You can't see it from the angle that you're at, but this thing is taking swings at you, and all of a sudden one arm falls off, and then another Eldritch Blast, like a split second later, kind of sizzles right past you, and you see it kind of burn a hole right in its chest. The body almost kind of caves in from no support in the middle of its body, just kind of completely gutted, barely standing. This thing looks pretty rough. All right, next up, is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
All right, next up, Kohl.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 shots. I'm gonna aim one at the zombie that Daedalus just hit,
Sure.
and the other. Which one was that? Is that this guy?
He shot that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll aim the other one at this guy right
The
here.
one on the top of the stone bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be 19.
19 hits.
And for the second one, this would be 15.
That hits. So go ahead and roll damage on the first zombie, which is one that Daedalus hit.
That's going to be 13.
All right. So as you take aim and you hit it right in the neck completely disappears, just into a shower of green goo. The head falls onto the floor, and you hear it thump, wet, and fall all the way down the mountain. Barag, if you could look over the ledge, you would see the mouth of this thing still going as it just falls all the way down. The body itself kind of just crumbles, so you can take that off the board.
There's no one standing down
So-
there right now.
Yeah, no shit.
They would get a big surprise.
Yep.
I'll roll for the second damage for the second one.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 damage to him.
Okay.
And I will make an extra attack
Okay.
on the dinosaur. For that one,
Is that? Are you going to use an action surge?
it's extra attack.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. You're right.
So I'm going to spend a grit point on that
Oof, I love
for
it.
a violent shot.
Yes.
So let's see how this goes.
What's the
Oh, the misfire
misfire?
on that. It's going to be +1 of the misfire because of the violent.
Mhm.
Or no, I'm sorry, +2 to the misfire, which will make it 3.
Okay. Everybody's holding their
24.
Woo! All right, so yeah, that's definitely a hit. That one is going for the zombie on the stone bridge, yes?
And that's going for the dinosaur.
Oh, the dinosaur. Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
You said 19, right?
24.
Oh yeah, that definitely fits. So go ahead and roll damage.
So we double the dice.
Roll 2 8s.
Okay, so total, that's going to be 11 damage.
11 damage. All right, Kohl doing his thing.
Gotta love that extra attack, right?
Oh, 10 damage, sorry.
Okay.
It's still a good deal.
All right, so Kohl, without missing a beat, he picks up one pistol, shoots that zombie, clearly just decapitates it with one bullet, and then takes his other gun, aims at the T-Rex, and again hits its center mass. You see this green goo kind of spill out on the stone thoroughfare there. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up, Barag.
Alright. So, I'm going to take one attack on the zombie. I can hit the zombie on the top of the bridge, right? Is he within melee range or
Yeah, I will
is he
say
higher?
yeah. No, I will say yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make one attack on him.
You can hit his legs. Right, his goal.
Chop his legs off and watch him fall down the mountain.
We gotta watch
Whack a
him.
leg.
Watch him go like this.
That's a hit.
20 modified.
That's a hit.
Yeah, you can watch him go like this. Slice.
Alright.
Slice. Yeah, as he gets shorter.
D8 if I remember.
Cartoon physics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It works when they chop trees down in cartoons. Why not zombies?
Yeah.
9 damage.
9
No,
damage.
11 damage.
11
That's
damage.
my plus 2.
Okay.
So 11 damage for the first one.
Okay.
I'm gonna make another swing on him. That same zombie. 17.
17 hits.
Awesome. Damage. 6 damage? Yeah, 6 damage. And that was my extra attack that I did for that one. I'm going to do my offhand on the zombie to my left.
Okay.
14?
14 does hit.
Barely. I rolled a 2 on that one as well.
Did you really?
Yeah.
And that was that high.
Yeah, that's my mods, man. My mods are ridiculous for strength. 6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's 6.
6. Okay.
6, 7,
All right.
8, 13 damage.
13 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 damage. Okay. So the one on that stone ledge with 2 slashes of your swords completely bisect it. You cut it in half. Large chunks of rotted meat just kind of roll off that stone bridge. And then the other one looks pretty hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could take that one off the board. Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.
Okay. Are you gonna take any movement, or you're sticking right there?
No, I'm not gonna take any movement because I don't want to get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
I'm good.
Next up are the bad guys. So, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here. So many choices. So many choices.
Yes.
Let's let the dice decide. You know what? Hold on. Actually, no. Only one choice, really. Barag is in melee.
Shit.
So let's do this. Okay. So you see, again, he opens its mouth and you just see this zombie just kind of slowly slide off of its tongue and hit the floor with a splat right in front of Kohl.
Ooh, icky.
Luckily, it was only just the one. So now he's going to make his attack on Barag. 20.
Damn it. Modified or natural? Please say modified.
Modified. Thank you, Jesus. Next, it's gonna be the tail attack. 15.
Thank God.
Misses. Okay, so let's do some damage.
Oh my God, I don't like that noise.
There was 2 kathumps.
So you take 28 points of piercing damage, of bite damage, as those saber-like teeth clamp around your shoulder, pierce right through your armor. You are now like eye to eye with this T-Rex as it's thrashing you about. Still, it has you in its mouth now. So you are in a very precarious situation. You are considered to be held.
Held?
Yeah. Alright, so that is going to end its turn. So don't forget to take that health off.
Yeah, I'm dropped to 90.
Okay, cool. Drop to 90.
Yeah, only 90.
So
freaking
and
118.
then next up, that zombie is going to attack Kohl. I think that's going to miss 7.
Yes.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
That's a
Alright.
solid miss.
Back up to the top of the order with Terra Highland.
Alright. I'm gonna hook my daggers to my greaves.
You only have one now.
Well, I have my backup dagger.
One backup dagger.
I have
You
3.
gave one to Milcune.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Son of a.
You have one dagger. You have the Frostbrand dagger.
You have
Okay.
no offhand. Sorry, love.
God dang it. Alright, awesome. So I'm gonna hook the one dagger to the greave. Would I still be able to use my 2 attacks if I use my crossbow and my dagger? God.
You would
Alright.
have to switch weapons. That takes some action.
Okay. I'm just gonna hook it to the greaves and actually throw it at this zombie here.
Okay. Go for it.
Let me make sure I have the proper stats for that. Okay. $21.
That hits. So we're gonna roll damage.
Okay, and Kohl's in sight. So.
Yeah, you do definitely get that sneak attack.
Yeah. Seven, 8, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16.
16. Alright. And with your bonus action, do you recall your dagger?
Yes.
Alright, so you see Terra quickly hook a chain from her bracer to the bottom of her dagger. She takes aim at the zombie right in front of Kohl, slings the Frostbrand dagger right at it. It hits right center mass. You could see the frozen effect from the Frostbrand dagger kind of make that center mass very brittle on the zombie. And just as quickly as she threw it, she whips her hand back and it comes right back to her hand as she catches it. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
Next up, it's going to be Daedalus, the egg carrier.
Yippee. So I can see.
Daedalus the responsible.
I can see the.
No face Daedalus.
Oh, yeah.
Can I try and make my way like up on the bridge and past him?
On the other side?
So if you went
Yeah, like
right here.
You would be in melee once you get one space over.
Forget that then. I think I'm gonna just stay.
I shouldn't have said that. I should have said you could try.
Too nice.
I'm
So I'm gonna stay where I am.
Fucking up.
But you can still see him. So I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead
Ooh, on who?
on the big guy.
Yeah. Do it.
So since he already took damage, that means I can use D12s.
Do it.
So yeah, and that's he must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Do it. What's your spell save DC?
And my spell save DC is it's been a little bit 16.
Woo. 10 modified. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stats. Still 10 modified. Alright.
So and since he already took damage, that is 2d12 since I'm above 5th level.
Alright. Do it.
So let's grab one.
Love it.
Let's grab 2. So first damage is an 8.
Okay.
And the second damage is a 6. I think that's a 6.
Yeah, 9.
9.
It's a 9.
So 9 and an 8.
Alright. So how does this effect of Toll the Dead work for Daedalus Heartwell? What do you do?
Well, since I am I'm just gonna conjure up the image of a giant bell, like the one out on Shelter Island,
Okay.
complete with the ringer that you have to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're gonna see like a monk appear next to it. And just go like this.
Nice.
And it lets out this reverb.
Awesome. All right, and so you see almost like the vibrations from your Toll the Dead spell catch. Does that do necrotic damage?
I believe it does. It does do necrotic damage.
I believe it does extra on undead. Does it not? If you can read that spell real quick for me.
See, you point to one creature you see within range, and the sound of a Dolores spell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12. And no, it doesn't say anything. It just says the spell damage increases by 1 die when you reach 5th, 11th, and 17th.
For some reason, I thought undead took more damage. But okay, cool. Good to know. All right, is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Next up, Kohl.
So if I am invisible and I pass an enemy within melee range, because I'm invisible, does that mean I don't incur an attack of opportunity?
And that's what that would mean, as long as they don't detect you.
Okay. I'm going to cast invisibility, and I think I can squeeze through there. Could I get like from where I'm at up here and go this way?
You sure can.
Okay, so I will do that, invisible, and it's going to be, let's see.
What's your movement?
30.
30?
So
that would get you to by his rear leg over there.
Like
Drop it right
here?
there. One back.
One back.
That's
here.
30 right there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So
and I will remain invisible for now.
all right. So okay, let me just take a look. So that's a concentration spell. But it doesn't really matter for you because you don't really cast any other spells. Okay, good enough. Let me go ahead. Natural 5. Has no idea you're there. Cool. All right, so is that going to end your turn?
Just one more question.
Sure.
Can I reload my pistols while invisible?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
However, I believe casting that spell is...
It is an action. I'm just for future reference.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Okay, that'll I mention.
I can't see the bullets. The bullets are in the...
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, you definitely can. Cool. All right, so is second in your turn.
Yep.
Barag.
Hi. I'm going to continue to attack the one that's directly in front of me.
You're in the mouth.
Oh, I'm in the mouth. Yeah, I forgot. I'm in the mouth. Thank you for reminding me because I had a plan for that too. In reference to his mouth, am I on which side am I on?
You're on the right side.
Okay.
And you could feel like fingers from the inside of its mouth coming through its throat, kind of scratching at your armor, trying to pull you in.
Gross. Am I in between the two heads, or am I like the outer?
No, you are on the outer
right.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to stab the outer right eye.
Go for it.
13?
13, unfortunately. Actually, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Jesus, with the 2 again. I kid you
Roll
not.
damage.
This is my +2.
So hold on. So it's 2 plus your strength, which is 5,
Yeah, so
7.
5 and
plus your proficiency.
yeah, which is 4. So
4.
that's 9
So-
plus 2.
No, that's
10,
11.
And then I have another plus 2.
Yes, you're right.
on
Yeah,
my
yep. I just
sword.
want to make sure the math was right. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
So that's what got me
Ridiculous
over the top.
modifiers.
And I roll a 1 for a damage, so gripper weapon fighting to re-roll.
Yeah.
Thank God. Which-
6.
Or is that a 9? I can't
No,
tell.
that's a 6.
6, right?
That's a 7.
No, sorry. That side.
That's a D8.
Oh, that's a
so-
6.
Yeah, okay.
6.
I even have trouble with those. So 6 plus my 2, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage
Goodness.
for
Guys,
that.
man.
The poor DM is
You
like,
get nastier nasties, man. All right, so you manage to, as you're being hung there in its mouth, you have your sword in your free hand, and you reach over and you cut a little bit of the bridge right above the eye. You're aiming for the eye, but you cut some of that ridge, that bony ridge that's right over the eye. You kind of slice some of that off,
Nice.
and it releases you. So you are back on the ground.
I don't take any fall damage, right? To be appropriate. to the DM.
no.
look at you being all nice.
Man, he spared us once or twice.
Just true.
25 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down to the stonework, or the natural stone of the plateau.
Nice. What do I fall on exactly reference to?
Right where you're standing.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Right
going
where your figure is, anyway.
Sweet. I'm gonna take my extra attack on the zombie in front of me then.
Go for it.
Natural 18.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll damage.
Sweet. And great weapon fighting for a 2.
Okay.
And I roll a freaking 1. So 1, 8, and then I will roll for my offhand. So 8 damage on that one. 17.
17 is a hit.
Okay. 10 damage for the.
All right, so you take your sword, you manage to drop to the ground, head hard. You drop hard onto the ground. Your armor kind of makes a loud clang as you hit, but you manage to right yourself and take your last 2 strikes against that zombie. One cleaves deep into the neck, almost all the way through the torso. The other one you get right through the mouth, out the back of the head, and it falls limply to the ground. Well done. All right. Next up
Toast.
is the big bad. All right, so we are going to go move to the very edge here. Just gonna move. Oh, did you kill? Did we kill this one already?
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
we didn't.
No,
we
he's
did not.
still
No.
alive.
So all right. So now we're in melee of Terra and Barag.
Can I take an attack of opportunity against him?
Yes, you can. Yes, it did move out of your melee range, so
Okay.
you can take an attack of opportunity.
I will drop the invisibility to do this, I suppose. I wasn't planning
Now
on
this
it.
is it has to be with melee, not with a ranged weapon.
Okay.
for an attack of opportunity. There is a special feat that allows you to do it with a ranged, but you don't have
Okay.
it.
Never mind.
Okay.
I will look up that feat though.
Fair enough. All right, so all right, we are going to do the bonus action first. Woo, 3.
Oh shoot, zombies.
Yeah, zombies. Here they come. As both mouths of this undead T-Rex open, and out of the left head, slowly 2 zombies, almost at the same time, come sliding out right off the tongue and kind of splat on the stonework and head toward Daedalus. There's 1 and 2. Now the T-Rex is going to take its turn. And it sees Terra High Hill. So, natural 2.
Ouch.
Yeah. Next up. Ooh. What's your armor class?
17.
17. Okay, rolled a 24 to hit, so that is a hit. So it comes down to hit you with a bite. You definitely duck, but you're met with a tail whip. The tail almost comes right over Barag's head. And you could hear the crack. It sounds actually like a whip as it comes swinging by.
I know.
You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, Terra.
I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
So you take 10.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh,
So that's
man.
10. And that is going to end its turn. Next up, Daedalus.
What?
Oh, Terra, I'm sorry.
I was saying cheese first.
Yeah. Sorry. Terra, you just were whipped with this T-Rex tail. You just see kind of like the slash right across your face, your cheekbone, your nose.
Okay, I'm actually going to... This one is like still hanging by a thread, right? It's not dead yet?
It's not bad.
Okay. I'm gonna attack that one then.
Go for it. Inspiration? Alright. Free roll. What'd you roll?
Hold on.
You might hit still.
The last one was bad.
If I can handle the 2, you can handle the 4.
13?
13 hits.
Oh, thank you. Oh, god dang it, Kohl. Gosh darn it. No sneak attack.
Yeah. No, Barag is in melee.
Of this one?
Oh, okay. I thought you were shooting or attacking the T-Rex, but yeah, the zombie. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no sneak attack damage on it.
Thanks, Kohl. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. All right. So, sure enough, with your Frostbrand dagger, you make this thing into large, meaty green chunks as it falls.
Zombie souffle.
And kind of slides off the plateau down the mountain. You just hear like wet thuds.
As I see it go down.
Alright. Is that gonna end your turn?
Can I take movement?
You can take movement.
Yay. So I'm actually going to... I'm actually gonna go right... Move the damn boulder with me. This way. Right here.
Alright. And next up, we have Daedalus. We've got 2 zombies that have been ejected from the slimy maw of this T-Rex.
Well,
Headed your way.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step and I'm gonna teleport somewhere behind.
Woo! Yes.
30 feet. All 30.
30.
Alright. There you go. So, why don't you go ahead and describe your Misty Step?
Well, you see this, well, everyone else sees a shot of mist. This envelope around me, and then they don't see me anymore. And then, but for me, I see a portal, which I jump in, and then they see a shot of mist over on the bridge right over there, and they just see me jump out.
Nice. That's so Nightcrawler. I love it.
You know what's funny? I was thinking of like Daedalus just bowing, go au revoir, and then on.
No kidding. Exit stage left. All right.
And he did go to the left.
All right, Cole.
Okay. I'm going to.
So out of literally thin air, you see Daedalus appear like 10 feet in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to.
Elves, man.
I'm going to keep an eye on him as I reload, and I will use my action to reload my primary +1 pistol.
Sure.
Then I'm going to take full movement. So that's going to be 5.
Remember, you can go through an occupied space.
Oh, that's right. As long as I don't try to stop.
You can't stop in that occupied space as long as it's an ally,
Okay.
but you don't have to move around him.
Cool. Okay.
So.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge and make an attack against the T-Rex.
Go for it.
So what I'm going to do, make sure I have my ammo count right. Yeah, so reloaded. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my primary, offhand, and then extra attack with the primary. So when we created him, he took the sharpshooter feat.
Yes.
One component of that is before you make an attack with a ranged weapon you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add
Plus
+10
damage. Yeah.
to the attack's damage.
So you're going to take sharpshooter on the first one.
So I'm going to take sharpshooter on the first one. I am going to
Do the second one.
do the second
and
one.
then the back to the primary.
And then on that one, I'm going to do a violent shot with 1 grip point. So,
Oh man,
come on, just 1 grip
you
point.
are a hurricane of bullets and death right now. I love it.
I thought about taking the sharpshooter and the violent shot on the same one. I was like, probably no point in doing that if I'm just making multiple attacks anyway. So,
He's
okay.
like, do it.
Gunslinger. Alright,
So this is going to be primary with sharpshooter.
with sharpshooter. So -10 to hit. No, -5 to hit plus 10 damage.
So my normal bonus to hit is with this one is +11. So it's gonna
This is just plus 6.
yeah, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
+6 to the dice roll.
Go for it.
Come on now. Ugh, 12.
12 hits.
12 hits.
Yeah.
Well, he is undead.
Wasn't
so.
expecting that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna
Armor's like,
just so I have everything straight. I'm gonna roll damage for that one. So this is gonna be. Let's see.
so it's more like a glass cannon than anything else, right? Heavy amounts of damage.
I'm not going to tell you what his stats are, dude.
Just
Well, if he rolls a 12, that means this guy's off. Like,
play the game.
So that's gonna be 18 damage on that shot. And
Man.
that was on a 3 dice roll too.
Dude.
Now I'm gonna take the second shot with the offhand.
Destroying.
14.
That hits.
on that one. Okay. Damage to be 7 damage on that one, and then this is gonna be primary with the violent shot. Right now.
Oh my god. We don't even have to do anything.
What does Violent Shot do again? If you can refresh my memory.
So violent shot, you can spend as many grip points as you want on it. Per grip point, it increases your misfire score by 2. If you make the attack, though, you get to add per grip point an extra damage die. So
Nice.
I'm just using 1 on this.
Okay. Why don't you use all of them?
You know, it's gonna happen.
One day you're gonna get so desperate, you're gonna like, fuck it, I'm using every grip point.
Yeah, 'cause
please
I have-
roll a 20.
I have 5 total,
Yeah.
so at some point I'm gonna end up getting like a 11 misfire score.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
hope for the best.
Yep.
Like, okay, So misfire score.
High risk, high reward though with gunslinger, man.
That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, so 29.
Nice. That's definitely a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Actually not that good. 11 damage on that.
11 damage is saying not that good.
And well, the dice rolls were not that good, but 4 and 2. But yeah, so that will be.
All right. So you see Kohl. You see a focus that you've never seen in Kohl before, as he swings around with his weapons and crack, crack, crack. Both hit. I will say on the violent shot, one of those T-Rex arms comes flying off, like spinning in the air as it detaches from the body and just falls off the mountain, goes careening off the mountain. You just see green globules of this fluid just pouring out of the wound. That is going to end your turn.
Yes.
All right, next up. It was a good turn, man.
Kind of wish I had taken forceful shot because it pushes him back 15 feet.
Ouch.
On an attack.
Yeah. Next up is going to be Barag.
Booyah.
Shove him off the mountain.
Yeah, I didn't
Offhand
take
takes a
it.
bonus action, right? Or no, right?
No.
No, it doesn't? Okay. I'm gonna...
It just doesn't add your proficiency to.
It doesn't, just the strength mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No. For your offhand.
Yeah,
It doesn't add your. It's just the straight damage roll
just straight.
for your offhand.
Okay, so for
When you
offhand,
attack,
it's just
yeah.
a straight attack roll.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack the zombie on my left with my +2 sword.
Go for it.
Okay, 16 works.
That does hit. This is on that one zombie.
Yeah, the one zombie on my left. 10, 12 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my extra attack with my +2 again on the zombie. 17.
All right.
10 damage for the second attack.
All right. So, Barag, you completely destroy this undead zombie, this humanoid. As again, you cut one arm off, and then you cut the other arm off, and you're like, you know what? Screw it. And you just cut the head right off, and it just falls lumpy to the ground. Next up is going to be. You're gonna take a movement?
Actually gonna do my offhand on the T-Rex.
T-Rex? Go for it.
Yeah. I'm able to hit him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's in.
Yeah, you can slice off the toe, maybe.
Hopefully a whole leg. Oh, that's just straight. 8.
8 unfortunately misses as your sword just kind of glances off of its skin. Is that gonna end your turn?
Bonus action to chug down my common healing potion. Which
Okay.
is
So common healing potion is going to be 2d4 + 2.
thank you.
Okay. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, that was my turn now.
Barag the Ginsu, man. Next up is gonna be the T-Rex, the undead zombie T-Rex, as he comes down. Terra High Hill.
Still melee damage.
He sees you. And actually, he's going to take his bonus action first. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so
I'm guessing like 6.
4.
4. Oh.
So, as he regurgitates 4 humanoid zombies, you see his right head or his left head kind of retch violently back and forth. Oops, sorry. Can you put that on that edge there? All right.
Yeah, beautiful.
So you just hear as 4 of these humanoids come sliding right out of its gullet, right out of the top of its throat. You can actually see them grabbing clumps of its tongue and just dragging themselves out of its mouth, pouring themselves out as they surround you, Barag. And we are going to resolve the attacks on Terra first with a multi-attack. So let's do that. That sucks. 16?
Nope.
Okay. And the whip, natural 19. With a tail. The tail gets you every time. The bite never does. Alright, so I'm guessing you're going to do that.
Of course.
Alright, so
You already know.
yeah, I know. Cut the damage in half. Big rogues. I know.
He used magic, it would've been
15
fun.
half, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it misses with the bite attack. You manage to kind of roll out of the way, but as you do, you go right into that tail. Again, got you twice the same way in 2 turns in a row. Now, Brock, you have got. No, actually, there is 2 zombies right by Terra High Hill.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and do those first. Okay. That sucks. So 9 does not hit. Natural 1. I will say that natural 1, as it kind of lunged at you, was so discombobulated. It slips on a rock right by because you're right by the ledge of the plateau, and it just careens right down the ledge of the plateau as it falls off. And you just hear the bones crunching as it hits the stony side of the mountain.
And again,
Whee! All right. All right. And now we've got 4 zombie attacks on Barag, so let's go do those. 10 misses. 6 misses. I'm rolling like shit tonight, guys. 11 misses. And 5 misses. So all 4 attacks. You just see zombie limbs coming for you, and again, Barag using his sword kind of defensively, batting away the arms as they come at him, but surrounded nonetheless. All right, that is going to end their turn for a high hill.
I don't know if this would be possible, but just roll with me on it. Get it? Roll. Because of the rock. Sorry.
Come on.
I'm not impressed.
Sorry. Would it be possible if I threw the dagger at, if it hits, the belly of the T-Rex and I used my boots of levitation to kind of push myself up with it? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Would that be possible?
So when you retract the chain, instead of being
retracting it
on solid
back to me, it would
ground, it would pull you?
It would pull me with my levitation, so then I can keep slicing and dicing.
You're asking me if this is possible?
If this is possible.
Maybe.
God dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Because why not? Because it's D&D.
So you activate your boots of levitation. I think that might take a bonus action to activate, or an action. So, because I know to recall the chain,
That takes an action.
that takes a bonus action.
Or bonus action, yeah, you're right.
And I think boots of levitation takes an action to recall. Who's got the DM guide?
So whatever the levitate spell is what the boots of
No, I
levitation
know, but
do.
there's okay. So it should say under boots of levitation. Boots of levitation here. While you wear these boots, you can use an action to cast levitate. So you can use an action to cast it, and then next turn.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
I see what you mean. I'm actually just gonna throw the dagger up into the jaw.
all up in that jaw?
All up in that jaw.
Go for it.
In the jowls.
Oof. Insult to injury. Go for it.
Modified 20.
Modified 20 hits. And you do get sneak attack damage because Barag is within melee. Yep, so you get that. Fifteen damage.
Damage. Oh no. 17. 2 of it is cold damage.
So 17 total?
Damn. Destroying it.
Yeah.
That's with 1 dagger. So pissed right now.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright.
Well, retracting it, of course, will be
With
my
the
bonus action.
Yes, so quickly you retract the blade, the chain kind of shrinks back into your bracer and you catch, using your bonus action, you catch the blade in your hand. Next up, Daedalus Hartwell.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. So we're gonna be like right about there, like move 1 down and then move diagonally.
Right there?
No, diagonally from that. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Are you going to jump across the chasm to the other?
No, I'm gonna still
Can you
stay
please
there.
do
No.
that?
No.
Why not? For the DM, please. Alright.
I'm trying to see. It's like I don't need to. I can hit just about anything. So.
Go for it.
So I was wondering if I cast Shatter behind those 2 zombies.
Yes.
Will I hit him?
If you move it far enough back, you won't.
Yeah, let me read Shatter.
It's creepy when you whisper.
Very true. See, it has a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so you can cast it behind him. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it 1 more spot behind him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast it.
Right where?
Let's see, about not there because I think that would catch him.
How much feet is it?
So
Right
why
here?
don't you go ahead and get up and show me where you want to cast it?
How much feet is it? Like,
It's a 10-foot radius.
so 5, 10. Just so you cast it like here, it'll catch these 2.
No, it'll catch anything within 2 squares of where it's cast. 2 squares out.
So
Yeah.
that means it would hit you right there.
So if you cast it here, it'll only catch these 2 squares.
Oh, I get what he's saying, because
Yeah.
technically these are 3 down.
It's a radius, so if you cast it here, you've got 5, 10
All the way around.
Oh,
in
okay.
a circle.
In a circle.
So,
It's in a circle.
Oh,
so you
cast
could catch this one for sure. This one, if you cast it like right here, it's gonna catch you too.
Okay.
If you were to try it over here, you've got Terra right there.
What if we?
Here.
What about right there? Well, like
Well, stand up and
Right here?
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
stand up. Come on.
this. Whoops. This spot right here.
So that one you've got.
Will that catch her still?
No, you wouldn't catch me because there's a space in between here and here.
Are we counting this chasm as like a 5-foot space?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be radius would be you'd catch this one. I think just about any way you do it, you're only gonna be able to catch this one without getting anybody
Without
Yeah.
else.
harming them.
Yeah, just the.
Can you cast it in the center of the
You know what?
chasm?
No. He can do it to me and then I can use evasion?
Oh yeah, if you were to.
What if,
Would
what
I-
if he what if he casts
Because it's
it in the
technically a
middle of the-
spell.
But anything
I think
that's gonna
evasion
catch
is a
you.
bonus action, right?
By virtue of catching this
Check.
one, he's
Check.
gonna
Check
get you
for it.
because
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're standing right next to it. So
Okay, you number crunching nerds, what are you gonna do? You've got
Hold on.
6 seconds left.
What if I
Hold
do?
on.
What if I do shoot in the middle of the chasm? Will it catch just those?
well, maybe not, right? Because if it's a radius, it'd be like 10. And this would be 15.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
So it catch this.
It doesn't say whether it's a bonus action
Okay.
or not
Alright,
for
cool.
evasion, so
Is it a reaction though?
it
What's it
is.
say?
You can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects.
I think using a reaction.
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only one half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw and only half damage if you fail.
Alright, cool. Does it use a bonus action, reaction, or anything?
Nope.
That's cool.
Interesting.
It's just part of
Goddamn
my.
rogues.
Yeah.
It's just part of my awesomeness.
Is that a dexterity save for Shatter?
Let's see
I
here.
believe it is. Or a con
But I
save.
think we solved that
con
problem.
save.
Con save. Okay. Well, it's a con save, so you're not going to be able to use it.
Gosh darn it.
But we solved that problem anyways because he puts it in the chasm and it doesn't get anybody.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't think it's gonna. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot it down into the chasm.
Alright, so con save, yes?
Yep. Constitution
Alright.
shaving 16 is what the roll begins.
14 on the first one. Ooh, 18 on the second one. So the one closer to the T-Rex makes the con save. So I believe it takes only half damage, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
So it's 3d8. You got, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14.
14 total?
Yep.
Alright.
So one takes 7.
One takes 7 and one takes 14. Alright, so you see the effects of this shatter spell that was cast here, correct?
Yeah, right in the middle.
10, which does catch Terra. Alright, so Terra, go ahead and make a con save. What's the DC save?
16.
16. 9?
10, 11, 12, yeah.
12. Alright, so you take full damage.
I actually will take
Half damage because evasion. Yeah.
So you,
So 6.
As Terra kind of gets caught in the shatter spell, it almost feels like every bone in your body was rattled.
So I'm gonna kind of like wave my hand up and put a thumbs up. I'm okay.
sorry!
Is the egg okay?
The egg is fine!
That's all she cares about. Alright, cool. You're up.
Would it be 5, 10?
Yep.
Here? 15, 20, 30. So if I end up here, does that give me a line of sight on the T-Rex? Right here.
I would say yes, it does.
Okay. 5, 30. And then I will take, I'm going to say 2 shots at the T-Rex.
Okay.
And we're going to go with violent shot again.
Oof. How many grip points do you have left?
After this, 2.
Alright.
So this is a +1 violent shot. Okay.
I cringe a little bit every time you roll and you use a grip point. I'm like,
and it was like 2 flop bases. So it's 29 actually.
alright, that hits.
Okay, so I'll do damage on that. That's good. Double +5. Alright, 14 damage on the first shot.
Nice, dude.
And this will be the offhand shot. Misfire.
Oh, that's a 1.
Yeah.
I believe that's
That's a misfire.
critical, right?
Yeah, it's the misfire for the. So that wasn't the violent shot,
It doesn't
but the
work
misfire for the
Not for
guns
misfire.
just by default is a 1.
Would
So-
my halfling luck technically work or no?
Let me get Xanathar's real quick.
I think it works.
I think he has to be within line of sight. I don't think he's within line of sight.
You're too short.
Yeah, I don't think he's within line of sight, but let me just double check. Xanathar's Guide to Awesomeness. Which everybody should get this book. It's really good.
Yeah, I think that's the next one I'm gonna go.
Xanathar's? Yeah, it's really good. I love this book. So many options when you're like creating a new character. Your people have extraordinary luck, which you have learned to mystically lend to your companions when you see them falter. You're not sure how you do it, you just do it. You just wish it happened, surely a sign of fortune's favor. When an ally you can see within 30 feet of you, and he's well outside the 30-foot range. So yeah, unfortunately, the gun jams, as you can feel the hammer get stuck in one position.
Okay,
Alright.
so that was the offhand. So the violent shot one was 14 damage,
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
What I am going to do, because we hit 10th level, I have rapid repair, which means I can spend a grit point, unfortunately, but I can spend a grit point to attempt to repair a misfired but not broken firearm as a bonus action.
You son of a bitch.
Still takes a grit point, but I figure it's a good
Yeah, for sure.
So I will. It's 2 grit points off, and I'm going to attempt to do that. It's a DC of 8 plus misfire, so 9.
Yep.
Is the DC on this. I will use a different dice.
Now, if you fail this,
It's broken.
it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm throwing it off the mountain. Alright. And so, luckily it's not my +1, but it's still. Alright. It broke. It broke.
Yeah.
It's
and,
broken.
And you feel the whole trigger assembly and hammer just fall apart within the pistol. As you try to quickly open it up, you end up cracking the whole trigger assembly.
I was rolling so good until then.
It had to end at some point in time.
Yeah.
You realize this, right?
Yeah, okay.
Is that going to end your turn?
It will. So I still have my +1.
So you're down to 1 gun. Alright, next up, Barag.
Oh, shoot. I got 4 zombies around.
You are surrounded by the undead.
Do I have only 2 in melee range or 3?
You've got 3 in melee range.
These 3,
Yep.
right? Okay. So I'm going to take 1 attack on each one of them.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's a natural 15.
That's a hit.
Natural 11.
Which
12,
on the
13,
zombies?
14, 15.
Natural 11 is a hit if it's
Yeah,
a zombie. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
And then last zombie that I'm hitting. 10, 14, 15, 16.
That's a hit as well. So this is all on the 2 humanoid zombies, right?
The 3. 1 up here. The 2 on the bridge.
Okay, gotcha.
And then the 1 behind me.
Gotcha.
These 2 are my +1s. Or my +2s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 damage on 1. 8, 9 damage on the second one. Third one is 3, 4, 5. Oh no. No, just 3. Because I don't add any mods to the 3. Because it's offhand. So just 3 on the third one.
Alright. So the one to your extreme right, more closer to Kohl,
Yeah.
completely decapitated. The one next to it looks pretty torn up.
Yeah.
But you are going through these things pretty effortlessly. Okay, next up. We are going to have some zombie movement. So that one's going to stay right there. The T-Rex is going to stay there and take another multi-attack on young Terra High Hill that is standing right in front of it. I cannot effing hit you. I'm rolling like shit and I'm going to change my effing dice.
No, it's okay.
That's a miss. Fuck you. So quickly with a bite attack and a tail attack, your halfling form manages to quickly just kind of skirt right out of the way. You kind of bend and twist, and this time you're ready for the tail attack. You've seen it, and you're ready for it, and you duck right underneath it. Kind of a little smile kind of curls up on your face.
And to add insult to injury, I'm just gonna yawn. Oh, no. I'm supposed to be fighting this. Oh, okay.
It really doesn't have conscious thoughts.
I know. It's more for me though.
Gotcha. Alright. And now it is going to. Ooh! Dang.
4?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Is that like the max?
Yeah.
That one's dope. I like that one.
2. Yeah. 3. And 1 right by the tail, right back there.
Yep.
Alright, awesome.
It
So
projectile bomb.
4 more, 2 come out of one head, 2 come out of another as humanoid zombies just come sliding out of the mouths of these 2 T-Rex heads. Again, to further entrench Barag deep in zombies. And now it's going to be the zombies' turns. So, alright, Barag. Let's do Terra. Terra's got 2 of them on her, so let's go ahead and natural 2. Why do I bother? Alright, it's better. 18?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, 18. Finally got a hit on Terra Hill. Okay. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just kind of slams right into you with almost like a clothesline.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you take half. Take 3 points. You see the blow coming and you manage to put your arms like right in front of you. Still taking a little bit of damage but blocking the brunt of the blow from the zombie. Now we've got a horde around Barag right now. 1, 2, but only 3 attacks. Actually, that one. Which space are you in?
I'm right, pressed against the brick.
So that one's going to actually move to your left. There you go. All right, so you're going to have a total of. You know what? Actually, bring that one right in front of you. No, not that one. The one that you just moved.
Oh,
there we go. And then that one that was at the tail is going to come up. Yeah, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you got 5 zombies. Literally, almost every square around Barag is surrounded by undead, hungry flesh, and this just brings you right back to when you were cursed. So let's go ahead and roll. 20.
Yep.
Cock die. 12. 6. 13. 11. Alright, so only 1 out of all that. So, you take... I rolled a 1 on the damage, so you take a total of 2 points of bludgeoning damage. But again, you're definitely kind of using your sword defensively as you're kind of batting away all of these clubbing blows from these zombies. Every once in a while, a stream of green goo and maggots kind of sprays across your face into your beard. You can feel like the maggots kind of wriggling in your beard.
I think he's doing that because he can't get any damage on you.
You should just keep those dice permanently. Those should permanently be your dice.
I know. I need a dice gel.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
All right.
Vomit damage.
You know what? This baby's gonna come up. I'm gonna keep using this. This baby's gonna come up for me. It has to. I mean, mathematically, I have to.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Logic.
next up, Terra High Hill.
I'm gonna keep going for the T-Rex.
Go for it.
Hold on. Actually, hold on. I think there was something in here I saw. Hold on. Or maybe I misread it. Come on. Come back. It's not here. No, not here. Okay. I'm just gonna attack them.
Okay, go for it.
18.
18 does hit.
Okay.
Barag, are you within melee range of the T-Rex now?
He's still in melee range. It's
I'm
the same spot.
in the same spot that I've
Okay.
been. I haven't moved at all, so yeah, I'm assuming I am. probably real that you got probably bites, but I'm assuming. Like I could just get kicked off the mountain so easily.
Don't give him any ideas, please.
Well, he doesn't have a kick attack, he has a tail attack.
6, 12, 13, 16, 25, 27.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, look at my roll. I'm not even joking.
Four,
And then
three,
with
seven, 6. My God.
with my modifiers, it's stupid.
She literally rolled the highest numbers on almost all the dice. That's
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I got a 6, a 7, 3, 4.
She only didn't roll one high number on all of them, but the highest number.
Dang.
On one.
Alright. So, Terra Highhill, your dagger sinks deep into the knee of this T-Rex right above you. Alright, is that going to end your turn?
I am actually going to use my bonus action to disengage. Because I have I just saw it in here. Pulled it up just now too. My cunning action. So I can use it to take a dash, disengage, or hide.
Go for it. So you disengage?
Yes.
Nice. Alright. So where do you go?
I'll go right here for now. Not there. There.
Alright. Unfortunately, Rocky is stuck.
Oh. Rocky's like, what about me?
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
gonna be right there.
That is going to end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Daedalus Hartwell.
Okay, I'm gonna aim a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the 2 zombies on the top of the bridge.
Right above Barag. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yes.
you see Terra kind of scrabble to the top of the stone bridge and
Do
run
we-
across.
Do we hear Kathunk every time he keeps running into the bridge? Rocky?
Yeah, he just trying to get onto the bridge.
Poor Rocky.
So this is for the first Eldritch Blast aimed at the zombie on the left.
Go for it.
17 plus 8. Yeah.
That hits. That's a hit.
So, and this is for the second one aimed at the other zombie. The one right next to him. 11 plus 8.
All right, that's also a hit. So go ahead and roll damage for both.
These 2. So this is them. Actually, I'm gonna roll them one at a time so we keep it separate. This is for the first one for left zombie. He does 3 damage.
3 total.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, no. 6.
Get your mind.
No, wait. Not 6. 7.
7. Okay.
So 7 damage because I had that plus 4. Then, 8 plus 4. So 12.
Okay, so the one on the right gets completely obliterated by an Eldritch Blast from Daedalus Hartwell.
Not that one.
No, not
Oh,
the other one. The other,
Yeah.
your other right. There we go.
Don't say it.
That works.
That was a 1 on your intelligence check.
That was a -1 on my intelligence check.
All right. So yeah, Daedalus, and actually Barag, you're just showered with like an intestine just drops on your head from above you as this thing gets completely obliterated by an Eldritch Blast, whizzing right above you. The other one gets hurt pretty bad as well.
Do I see the intestines lying on his head?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
So I flash him a thumbs up.
And I real quick just go, yeah!
All right. Is that gonna end your turn, Daedalus?
Yes, it is.
All right, Kohl. The man with one gun.
Yeah.
Crap, all
Okay, so let's take some movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's look at my class guide here for a second. I'm going to use my 1 remaining pistol, and I'm going to spend my last grip point, take a piercing shot. So what this does is, let's see, when you make a firearm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grip point to attempt to fire through multiple opponents.
Yes.
The initial attack gains a +1 to the firearm's misfire score. On a hit, the creature suffers normal damage, and you make an attack roll with disadvantage against every creature in a line directly behind the target within your first range increment.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see exactly where you're going. So you're going for the zombie and the T-Rex guard behind it.
T-Rex.
Nice.
And
Lined up perfectly for you.
would that be considered directly behind?
Yes, it would be.
Okay. So it'd be those two. Only the initial attack can misfire. So if I
Okay.
make the first attack, I get to roll a second attack at disadvantage against the T-Rex.
Right. With no misfire.
With no misfire.
Go for it.
Alright.
Don't screw the pooch.
I mean, I figure it can misfire no matter what, so it's add a +1 to it. Why not? Okay. It didn't misfire, but it did not hit.
How did you don't know that?
Well, it's a... Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not because I'm not adding my modifiers, so...
Yeah.
14 against
Hits.
the zombie. Okay, sweet.
That's a hit.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the disadvantage attack against
Go for it.
the...
The undead T-Rex.
It's nice to have an attack that can't misfire. Okay. So that's going to be 17.
That
against
hits.
him. Okay. So I will...
So go ahead and roll damage on the zombie first. Let's go ahead and resolve that since that was the first hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
And then I think it's just a normal damage roll against the T-Rex. So it's going to just... Yeah, okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage on the T-Rex.
That's going to be 13.
Kohl has given this thing the business all night.
So it's
Serious business.
what did another zombie, is it?
It's still alive, but it's looking pretty rough.
Wow, it lived through that.
Mm-hmm.
And an Elder Splash?
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. It's literally falling apart, but it's still up. Is that going to end your turn, Kohl?
Yes.
Rod?
I just got it. Sorry.
Rod, you're up.
Yep. I was waiting for laughter over here to end. So I'm going to be taking 4 attacks this turn. 1 for each of the zombies surrounding me.
Are you doing an action search?
Yes, sir, I am.
Alright,
So 1 attack for each zombie around me.
go for it.
Wait, yeah, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah.
That's a hit.
I'm going to roll for all 4 attacks.
10. Well, no, halfling lock.
But you can see me. She can
Yes.
see me, right? I'm in line of sight of...
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
You're within 30 feet.
Good, because I
You're
rolled a
within line of
1.
sight. Okay. So you get to roll that. You've used your reaction now.
Natural 19, that means double
That's a crit.
damage.
Yeah, it's a crit.
It's great.
Okay.
So that's with my +2 for those 2. I'm rolling for offhand now with my +1. 13, 14.
That's a hit.
Okay, and action surge with my +2. Natural 19 as well.
That's another crit.
So 2 crits and 2 regular.
Okay, so the first one is your regular attack.
Yeah,
So go ahead and roll damage on that.
regular attack for offhand behind me. Oh, great weapon fighting. 2. No, a little better than 1 at least. So 2. And with the +1, it's 3 damage for the offhand.
Okay, so the one that is on the ledge there, the one that Daedalus hit,
Yeah,
you
and
just completely, you hit the legs, it drops, and just lays motionless.
yeah, goodbye.
Alright, so now this is the crit.
Yeah,
So
crit.
go ahead and roll double damage,
1 in front of me.
or double dice rather.
Yes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 damage.
Alright. So you cleave off like part of its head. Almost like a surgical cut. You can see kind of the brain matter. But it's still kind of it's looking really rough, but it's still standing on its feet. It almost looks like it's going to tip over with just a little wind. So go ahead and roll the third attack with just a regular.
Yeah, regular. Great weapon fighting. I rolled another one, so 6, 7, 8 for that one.
Okay.
And I think that's, yeah, the one behind me. Yeah. And then this is the other crit for the one on my left.
Okay.
Oh, yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage for the one on my left.
Right.
And bonus action, take a potion.
Alright.
So 2d4.
So Barag is just a tornado of blades hitting every zombie around him. A couple of them look really bad. The first crit, you take part of the head off. On the second crit, you take an arm off the zombie that's right behind you. So yeah, well done. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, I'm just gonna roll for the health back.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Alright, next up, it's gonna be the zombie T-Rex. He's gonna take some movement. And he is gonna go staying within melee range of Barag. Yep. So he is gonna go chase the halfling. And he's also going to drop to 1, 2, 3 zombies right around Terra. So now this thing better roll. Alright. 2 attacks. Multi-attack on Terra High Hill. Jesus Christ, man. Natural 4. Natural 8. Both attacks. Again. Miss. Attacks on Barag. I believe you've got, how many zombies are in? 4?
3.
3.
Because I dispatched I dispatched one.
Natural 3.
Natural
5.
I took out the other on the top bridge.
Okay, finally. One might have hit. Hold on. 19?
Yeah.
Alright. So that is 1 hit.
Inside the
Barag.
DM's head, he's dancing right now.
So, not really. 5 bludgeoning damage. As you get tagged with one zombie cross, right cross.
And
You can feel the bones, the brittle bones break against your dwarven cheek.
And you're like, that's the best you got.
It's
All
double ankle twist damage.
Pretty much. So, 3 attacks on Terra. 12. 14. Die. That might have hit. 18?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be...
Is it a spell?
Ooh, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half that is what, 3?
3. So you take 3 points of damage as again you bring your arms up to block part of the zombie attack, but you are surrounded on all sides. So next up, it's going to be Terra.
I'm
You're
gonna
up.
keep attacking the T-Rex.
Go for it.
So I'm actually gonna throw my dagger up in the air to the jaw again.
Okay.
Sorry. $18.
18 does hit. Let's go and roll damage.
And is Barag technically...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't get an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So I'm still in melee.
Absolutely.
Yay. Well, not as good as the first one, but that's okay. 6, 10, 12, 19.
19.
Total.
Damn. Alright.
And yeah, I think that's gonna be it because no second dagger.
Alright, yeah. Alright, next up.
Man,
Daedalus.
this sucks.
Try and move him about right here. Then I'm gonna help Terra and aim 2 Eldritch Blasts at the 2 zombies ahead of me.
Okay, go for it.
So I can try and get him off of her.
There's nobody who drops dice like Kyle.
See, 8 plus an 8, so that's 16. That's for one of them. Then 19 plus an 8.
Okay, so that's a hit too. So good roll damage on both.
Yay. So let's do one at a time so it's easier to track.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
So this is zombie on the left, one in the same row as I.
Mm-hmm.
And that is I think that's that's a 9, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 12 damage
Oof.
for that one, and then oh wait, no, that's a 13 damage because it's a 4.
Okay.
And then 3 plus 4 is 7 for the other one on the right.
All right. So Terra, after you finish attacking, you hear the sizzle in the air of eldritch arcane energy. Right past those 2 zombies in front of you, you see Daedalus Hartwell moving his arms, whispering incantations and releasing arcane energy. And right in front of you, 2 of them get hit. One of them, the arm comes completely right out of the socket, but it's still attached by flesh and tendons, just hanging about a foot below where it should be. That's gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so next up it's gonna be Kohl.
Okay, I'm going to take my movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and take a shot at the T-Rex.
Go for it.
A normal shot for once.
You get a grit point back if you crit, right?
Yes, so it might be... yes, that's correct. I think it's...
And I believe it's 19 or 20 now, right?
I was just gonna say... your context with... Okay, so at level 18...
Okay, not now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a grit point back on 19 or 20.
Gotcha. Alright, so go ahead and roll.
19. On him. Okay. So that's gonna be 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. Yeah, chopping this thing down. Alright, so is that gonna end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, next up is Barag.
You can take your extra attack, why not?
That was my last bullet.
Oh, that's why. Never mind. So, well, I'm just gonna attack the 3. Well, actually, I'm gonna attack the 2 zombies, one to my left, one in front of me, and then I'm gonna take, actually, I'm gonna do my offhand on the left zombie, main hand, 1 attack on the front zombie, extra attack on the T-Rex.
Okay, go for it.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. It's a natural 10 plus 9. So.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna roll for the other 2 attacks. Natural 17.
That's a hit.
5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yeah, 13.
All 3 hit.
Sweet.
So then roll damage.
This is for my offhand, the first one. Zombie to my left. Great weapon fighting for the 1. Roll the 1 again. So that's 1 damage. No, 2 damage because I got the +1.
Believe it or not, The 2 damage was enough to kill it.
Just go.
It was literally on its last legs.
Could have just went like boop on his nose and just went.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up.
This is for the first attack on the zombie in front of me. 18 damage for the zombie in front of me.
Well, he only had 8 points of blood health left. So. Again, decapitating zombies as quickly as they sprout out. And then the last, which is the zombie T-Rex, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage on the zombie T-Rex. If you're
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage for that one.
I would like to roll good like you guys. So I actually imagine Barag being just like a tornado of blades, like screaming on the battlefield and literally spinning in one spot, just hitting everything he can. Next up, it's going to be the T-Rex. This has got to come up for me, this dice. Multi-attack.
You can die. Actually, no, you can't.
Natural 19. On the bite. Natural 16.
I have 17.
No.
Natural 16.
Mods.
Oh.
Don't forget mods.
It's actually 26. Alright. Alright, so finally, the T-Rex gets to draw some actual blood. I don't know if he... Oh no, he did. He got Brog earlier.
Yeah, and dropped me
Yeah.
20 feet or so, I think. All I know is it hurt.
Yeah, no kidding.
Too bad I can't use magic.
Who, you?
No, the T-Rex.
Oh, thank
Could
God.
have used evasion. Got out of there.
Well, thank God he can't use magic more like that.
Would have been nice.
So you take 24 points of piercing damage with a bite from the T-Rex.
And then I half that.
Okay. So 12.
You hurting?
Okay, and an additional 18 points of bludgeoning damage as the giant tail comes whipping around and hits you right in center mass. And that is going to end the T-Rex's turn. Next up is going to be the zombies. Okay, that is going to be 13 to hit. No. Natural 1. The one that hit it, the natural 1, the one that is in front of Daedalus, that one, because it hit a natural, like it swung at you, but got so off center, off balance, it falls right off the bridge, off the mountain. It's raining zombies down below. All right.
I feel bad for the people below. If there's anybody below.
If there's anybody below, I mean, it's not like this is a tourist island, you know.
Yeah, true.
So, 12 does not hit. So, how many zombies around you?
There's just one.
Just the one?
I killed the other 3. And then Daedalus got 1.
16.
No.
All right. So that is actually no. And a bonus action for the zombie. Or the zombie T-Rex. 4.
Ah, beautiful.
Okay, so 1,
Trust I take him out, they're gonna come back.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have 1 here. 1 here. Oops. 1 by Barag. And 1 by Miss Terra Highhill as you see its heads, both of them kind of retch back and forth violently, and more humanoid zombies come sliding out of the gullet, out of the mouth of this undead creature's undead T-Rex. And they are actually going to take a turn. So, 1 on Terra, that is 14. Miss.
Miss.
Okay. 1 on Barag, 8. And these two are going to take movement
believe.
Get 20.
Yes, 20 feet. Okay, and that is gonna. Oh, actually, I've got more.
You got 3 hiding at the base of the tree, unfortunately.
10. All going for Barag. Alright, so that's actually going to end their turn. Alright, next up is going to be Miss Highhill.
I'm gonna go for the T-Rex still.
Go for it.
it. 16?
16. That does it. So go ahead and roll damage.
That's surprising. Okay. Nine, 10, 12, 17, 19 points of damage.
19? Alright. Holy moly. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. So.
Feels so weird saying that.
Yeah. So it's standing above you. It just has that one small arm it's vibrating. It's looking pretty hurt. That other arm, where the other arm was, is just that gaping hole from Kohl's shot. That green goo is just pouring out maggots on the stonework, kind of wriggling. You see now some of the humanoids, the zombie humanoids on the inside, making their way out of the zombie more. You see them kind of pressing against the flesh, trying to rip out of its stomach, and it's looking pretty hurt. Next up is going to be Daedalus. You're up, my man.
Well, I'm gonna toll the dead on the T-Rex.
Woo. Go for it.
So it's gonna be he has to make us. That'll say DC or it's 2d12.
Is that con or wisdom?
It was
I
con.
told it that.
It's con.
Con?
Yeah. I remember.
Okay.
Which way was it? Oh, it's kind
What was the DC?
of 16. And
You may
it's
not have made it.
this is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom?
What's that says? Oh, that was the other one. Wait, no.
He failed it.
So 2d12.
Alright, so as you cast your Toll the Dead spell,
Yeah, you see that monk appear again
that ethereal
with that
bell.
Yeah, with that cool Buddhist spell of his.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, you got a 3 and a 2.
So 5 total?
Yeah.
Alright, 5 damage. As the reverberations from the bell vibrate the T-Rex. Alright.
And I'm just gonna move 1.
Alright. Next up is going to be Kohl.
We go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Kohl's no fool.
Run.
See the writing on the wall.
And then I am going to.
You're out of bullets, huh?
Well, not totally out of bullets, just I need to reload. So that is. I have kind of an idea, but it's kind of like a mad science experiment.
I encourage, Mad.
Yeah, with no bullets. Well, it's just one turn, right? I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I just kind of nudge Daedalus because he's right next to me, and I say, "Watch this." And I cast Disguise Self to make myself as closely as I possibly can resemble one of these zombies.
Right.
Just a humanoid decaying mess.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do that,
Okay.
and that's gonna end my turn.
All right. So you summon this arcane energy around you, and it swirls, and Kohl Ravencrest disappears, and what stands in his place is this undead, green, oozing zombie, which is a little alarming, Daedalus being this close and knowing that Kohl was just there a second ago. All right, is that going to end your turn?
Yes, it will.
All right, Barag, you're up.
I'm actually going to take all 3 attacks on the undead T-Rex.
Okay, go for it.
This is for main weapon plus 2. That's 15, 16, 18, 19 modified.
That hits.
This is for second attack, main weapon plus 2. That's a modified 20.
That hits.
And this is my offhand.
Have you missed yet? At all?
I don't think so actually. I haven't really missed at all. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That hits.
Yeah, okay.
So all 3 hit. I can't buy it. It's that good. He's
Great weapon fighting for the 1. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. This is their second, plus 2 main weapon. That's 10, 14, 15, 16 damage. This is for offhand. This I don't get to add mods to though. But still, 8, 9 total damage for the third offhand.
You rolled
weapon.
an 8 on the last
offhand.
roll
Yeah.
on the offhand.
Still fun.
Gosh darn it.
So Barag, your swords, I mean, they sink deep, and you are hitting bone, and you're pulling out your swords, and handfuls of bone are coming out with the blade, compromising this thing's mighty leg,
Yes.
powerful leg. You could see it kind of favoring one side. You're going to end your turn?
I'm going to actually second wind as a bonus action to get some health back, and that will end my turn. I will roll for that health.
Alright, cool. Man, fighters.
Yep.
Fighters, man.
Destroying it.
Alright. You ready, Terra? As both heads are trained on Terra High Hill.
Of course.
Why me?
18 health.
No, that might hit. Modify 20.
Yep.
Modify 21.
You look so proud of yourself right now.
Something had to give, man. At some point. 22 points of piercing damage for the bite. And for
Very good.
the tail.
I take the largest out of the 2.
Yep, that's smart. Woo! 26 for the tail.
I'm down.
Even if you have it.
Even if I have it, I'm down.
Okay.
By a lot.
So you see Terra with the last strike, that tail whip. You hear it crack right across her face. Blood streaming. Then it's almost like everything stops for a second. You feel the stonework of the mountain start to vibrate. Pebbles moving. In the corner, you see Rocky hitting the path, and he stops, and then out of nowhere you see an arm, and then a second arm, and then 2 legs, and then a head, and I'll be right back.
Called it.
How'd you know that was gonna happen?
No, I said that it's gonna be some type of creature. I had a feeling it's gonna be a creature of some sorts in the end.
Dope.
I didn't know how.
Oh,
Yay!
that is freaking badass.
And you see him
Yes!
kind of
fight.
Yes. Oh my god.
So you see Rocky now become this huge, colossal stone titan, some sort of construct made of old gray stone with arcane runes on one arm, and he stands right on top, almost like right over Terra High Hill, and he goes, hits his fists together, and then puts them up. And he's gonna take his turn.
Yes. That's freaking dope.
That's really cool.
Is it bad that I'm seeing a kaiju fight in my head?
So he wraps one arm around one head of the T-Rex's, and he squeezes so hard that one of the eyes pops out, and he takes his fist, and he goes, and you see the jaw kind of crack. Let me roll some damage here.
Nice.
Go, little Rocky!
Not little
And someone said, "Why did we bring the rock?"
Thank God we brought the rock.
Take that, Kohl. And Barag was also complaining at some point.
No, actually, I wasn't.
It wasn't you?
No. I think it was just Kohl.
Kohl got ousted, man.
After 7 days of having this rock roll around behind us. By the way, what's that?
Oh, yeah.
I got a dinosaur egg and a golem.
It still has the T-Rex in a headlock. One of its heads, anyway. The eyeball just kind of hanging by ligaments out of its skull. And everybody has advantage on their attacks because he's grappled.
Oh, yes.
He cannot move.
Ooh.
Alright, so
Nike.
Terra, as consciousness begins to dim, and you're losing, your field of vision is decreasing as you're slipping into unconsciousness. You see a large stone golem just come over the side, quickly approach, and then the lights kind of go out for you.
As I see the arms, I'm just gonna say like, "Good boy," and go.
I would say make an intelligence check, because you don't necessarily know what is going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on. So, for all you know, you're being attacked by another creature of some sort.
Son of a bitch.
All right, so next up is going to be
Death save.
Death save.
Is that good or bad?
That is good.
Okay.
I
You
think
got to
it's-
roll over a 10.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think you have to beat a 10, right?
So, yeah, hold on, let me just double check.
Does 10
Because
count?
Jared looked at me and now I'm kind of doubting myself. Hold on. Yeah, 10 or higher. You succeed.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's one success. 2 more and you are conscious.
I don't have healing potions.
Next up is Daedalus Hartwell.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the T-Rex. I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts this time.
Okay, go for it.
Don't forget you have advantage.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So roll.
So roll twice. That's a
17.
hit. Yep, that's a hit.
And then for the second one, oh yeah, 12 plus 8. That's
Okay,
definitely-
so go ahead and roll damage on both.
Okay, here's the first one. 4 plus 4, that's 8. And the second one, 8 plus 4 is 12.
8 and so 20 total.
Yep.
So, Daedalus Hartwell seeing an opening, now not really knowing what's going on, you just see this kind of stone construct, this golem, come over the side of the bridge and start hitting this undead T-Rex, kind of standing over Terra.
You see your attack of opportunity, like this is the moment, and you let loose 2 arcane magic blasts, and one goes actually that sizzles right down the opposite head, right down its throat. So well done, sir. It's looking pretty hurt, guys. All right, next up. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes, it will.
Next up is Kohl, the man with the plan.
Okay, so still in my zombie form, I'm going to tromp forward, say 5, 10, 15, 20, and do I get a sense that the zombies are reacting to my presence?
The only thing that they seem to be reacting to is this new threat on the field.
Okay.
In fact, they probably don't even know you're there.
Okay. In that case, I am going to the zombie right in front of me. I'm just gonna grab him with both hands by the side and attempt to throw him into the crevice.
Let's make that a contested athletics check, please. I like that idea.
Okay, athletics. So that's a +1. You can do it. It can happen.
I rolled, so I know what the zombie got.
That is a 10.
10 total?
Mm-hmm.
So you grab it and it manages to stay planted. You're able to move it to the very, very edge, and then it kind of turns around slowly in your direction. Is that going to end your turn?
That counts as my action.
That counts as your action.
Okay.
It's considered an attack. So.
Yeah. Can I extra attack and attempt to do it again?
You absolutely can. You have extra attack.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Just attempt to do the same thing.
Sure.
Come on, dice.
Uh-oh. He's smiling.
Natural
20!
Modified 20.
Oh!
You're both there by the ledge, and it grabs you, and you both have each other, and you're both pulling each other toward the edge, and you and the zombie are both leaning over the edge. You're 12,000 feet up, and you manage to wrench this thing over the edge. It has you by the collar, and it grabs you to take you over with it, and you're on your knees, kind of leaning over the edge, seeing the zombie as it comes up with the other arm to pull you all the way. You just manage to free yourself of its grip. It falls, and second in your turn.
To feed somebody else a potion is an action.
It's an action.
It is an action. Okay. Then in that case, let's see, I took 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm within melee of him. So yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right. Barag.
So I'm going to attack the undead T-Rex again.
Go for it.
Rolling for the advantage with both at the same time. Nat 20, baby!
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Booyah.
Dang.
Yeah, so that's an 8 and a 6. Jesus Christ. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25
plus
damage.
your modifiers.
It's 25 total with my mods and my +2.
No,
from
you
my-
rolled an 8 and a 7, right?
It's 8 and a 6.
Oh,
Plus
okay.
9.
I'm doubling the. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
so
you're right.
8 and 6 plus 9 plus that, so 25 damage total for the first attack.
First attack?
Yeah.
That's only the first attack.
Oh my god.
All right.
This is going to be my extra attack with the +2 as well.
9.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. And, yeah, well.
16.
Yeah.
To hit. Is it 16?
16 does hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, roll damage.
Roll 2.
Oh, yeah. 4, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 damage for the
Goodness
second
gracious. Guys, playtime is going to be over.
one. Yeah.
Next game session. Alright, so.
7.
Yeah, 8 for the third attack with my offhand.
8 damage.
No, 8 to
hit?
yeah, because that was my
8
third
to hit.
roll.
Yeah, unfortunately
no.
that misses. The last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, that's going to end my turn.
Okay, so let's try to. It's going to do a contested strength against the gold.
No.
So yeah, you see the undead T-Rex break free, kind of wriggle its way out of the grip of this stone golem who's still standing over Terra. Has got one forearm kind of like blocking in a defensive position, and a second zombie comes. Whoops, this way. I didn't have time to make a base for this, guys. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Still a stout.
So, 18.
That 18 does hit.
22.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, luckily they don't hit too hard. So, Kohl, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from one zombie as they now see that you've kind of been attacking on the offensive.
The zombies are fighting each other.
4 from the second.
7 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a total of 11 bludgeoning damage as the two turn around and start attacking you. And we've got Barag is surrounded by how many over there?
3. And you got 2 standing right behind the T-Rex.
Yeah. Okay, that is 15.
Nah.
Natural 20.
Of course.
Natural 2, of course. Alright, so let's go. Damage 4 on the crit.
Oh.
Total. 4 on the crit total.
Dang.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you right now.
I've been rolling like ass tonight, dude. It's infuriating.
I know. You want to know what my health was back up to? I was back up to 93 health with all the heals.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Alright, so Terra. Second death save. What did you roll?
2.
That is a fail. So you have 1 success and 1 fail. Alright. Daedalus Hartwell.
I'm gonna just once again aim at that. Well, I'm gonna aim at that T-Rex again.
Go for it.
He needs to go.
It's got to go.
So 2 Eldritch Blasts to the face. 50 points if I could sink one in the eye. That empty eye socket.
Sure.
7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was for the first one.
That hits.
Okay, and 18 plus 8. That hits 2.
Yes. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so the first one. Oh, a 1 plus 4, so that's 5 for the first one.
Okay.
And then 5 for the second one. So that's 10.
Describe your moment of victory.
Hey!
So I lobbed the first one and it lobbed it at the right head. I just hit it in the like right on the snout.
Yeah, okay.
The other one, I aim for the eye hole. And
All
I
right.
throw it down the eye hole, and I make sure it goes all the way down to where all the
I can see you doing like a Dr. J sort of like Kobe sort of like with the arcane energy. It goes right into the eye
It
hole.
goes right in, and you also see it. You can see it go down the body and hit like all the undead inside too.
Please tell me Daedalus goes swish.
Sure, you could do that.
All right. So yeah.
Still a dope piece.
Thank you. Yeah. Clockwork. So yeah, you killed a zombie, and I will say, for brevity's sake, easily enough, you dispatch the rest of the very low-powered zombies.
I'm gonna say I dropped my disguise so that there isn't a mistaken identity.
Yeah.
And then you just play fisticuffs.
Yeah, I'm just like punching zombies off the ledge,
Rocket.
right in the nose. Like,
Yeah.
You do a Spartan kick.
yeah.
This is
This
Chult!
is Chult! Well played.
Yes.
All right.
We all deserve an inspiration for that one. No,
Give that inspiration.
Good try.
You have to make another death save.
Oh yeah, no one's rescued her yet.
Hasn't gotten back around to my turn, so.
She failed.
that was a 1.
No, that was a 7.
That was a 1, dude.
You're blind. You still have it. It's a 7.
Oh, it is?
I'm
seven.
just,
Okay,
I'm just
oh,
saying.
thank God. I don't have glasses on.
You said it down exactly like that.
I
It
was
a
about
7.
to freak
saw
out. I was
it.
about to cry.
Well, actually, Kohl, Barag would have had turns already.
Oh, okay. I would have cried if that was a 1. I would have cried so hard. I would have just walked out. Oh, my heart's going like a million miles per minute.
So what do you guys do?
So are we out of combat now, technically, right? So,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move up next to Terra, and I have a DM question real quick.
Sure.
Muchísimas calor. Oh, the T-Rex? I know, right?
Okay, we're back. So what do you guys do?
So I walk over to Terra and I kneel down next to her and I pull out that necklace I made earlier with the ring from Talvis in it, and I just drape it over my neck and I say, with the power of Hestia and your will, Talvis, I touch Terra and I do lay of hands to heal her with 1 hit point, and I bring her back to life.
So as you put the ring around your neck, much like before, you see kind of that a shaft of light kind of break the unnatural gloom and mist that has covered the mountaintop and kind of shine on that ring, and you feel divinity, a feeling of divinity, a feeling of warmth and confidence as you say those words, and the arcane energy kind of fills you and then leaves your hand and goes right into Terra for how many points?
I will do just 1 hit point. I have a total of 5, so I will
You
do
have
1
5, yeah.
to bring her back to the world.
Okay, and Terra, through your blood, your face is just caked with blood, and your eyes quickly open as breath enters your lungs once more. And as soon as Terra's eyes open, suddenly Rocky, just as quickly as he transformed, just shrinks right into that small stone.
So do I see him shrink down or no? So I'm gonna pet Rocky. How the hell did you get up here? Oh, my side.
So I go walking up there. I was like, dude, I approached her. I was like, I'm glad we dragged that rock up here. That's to say, there's more to him than meets the eye.
Agreed.
Good pet Rock. And I'm just gonna like kind of pet him. Anybody got something? Oh. We won, right? I'm not in the afterlife.
I just
right?
We won.
No, we won.
Okay.
I
I'm
look
just
at
asleep.
Barag and say, "Were you?" And then I turn to Daedalus and say, "Was he always able to do that?"
No.
That looked new. I mean, I don't even known you guys for that long,
Yeah,
but that looked new. I feel like I would have seen that.
That is very new.
So I sit down and
Yeah,
just
you're not hallucinating. You're not delirious from the fight. It is new.
so I just sit down and reload my gun and start polishing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Can someone please help me out?
You literally have 1 point of health.
A little sore myself, you know. just working
I'm
out
gonna turn
the-
to Kohl and just like shakingly, fuck you, Kohl. Fuck you.
Does anyone have any potions or anything?
So I
like
pull out my last common potion and I take it out and I just pour it down her throat.
Okay.
And 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
So I
2d4
give that
plus
to
2.
her. Yes.
Nice.
9.
All right. So as you remove the stopper from the little tube of red fluid, it kind of shimmers with magic energy, and you down it quickly. Tastes like cherry. Good. Yeah. And you can feel your cuts start to quickly close. Not heal all the way, of course. You will have to rest to regain all of your hit points, but just enough to stop the bleeding. So what do you guys do?
Well, I was like, I look at that cave in the distance, right?
Mhm.
Because we all saw it. It's
Alright.
like, you want to see what's in there?
First, is there anything we could loot from the undead T-Rex? I'm assuming probably
Make
not,
an
but
investigation.
With help?
will anybody want to help me look for loot?
With advantage,
people?
sure.
Okay. Actually, no, maybe I don't want. You said investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I have it.
Okay.
Getting proficient. I have a
Can she roll and I help her out? Yeah,
Whoever has a higher
Yeah.
stat can roll with advantage.
definitely her.
If you're both
Mine-
helping, yeah, sure.
Yeah, mine's a -1.
Okay.
I'm a horrible investigator. And then roll again.
So modified 20. Modified 23.
Okay. I mean, it's, it's 20 tons of.
Grossness.
Yeah.
You tell me what you want to do with it.
Just
It's not like he's
anything-
wearing a belt pouch with gold or anything.
Yeah, just anything that we could, if we sift through the body or whatever's left of it,
Okay.
just find whatever we can on the body.
Okay. Well, you see a lot of corpses still kind of wriggling around within the beast.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
I volunteer him.
Sure.
I get volunteered to do the dirty work, of course.
I almost died. So you go in the T-Rex.
You know what? I'm good.
Sure?
I don't want to wade through that crap. I don't want to die.
Sure you don't want to do this?
As I see Brog peering into the mouth of this fallen T-Rex, having reloaded my gun, I pull it out and I walk up to him and I point it at the back of his shoulder and I say, "You're not putting me at risk over that."
I never said I was going to put you at risk, so you can put the gun down if you want to keep your hand.
You climb inside that thing, it's bad news.
I'm thinking twice about it. I've been in one too many dark places. I'm good for now.
So I put my gun back in its holster and I sit down in the exact same position I was in and I start polishing the one I had broken, as if that is going to help.
Right. It's more of a cathartic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you guys do?
You know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna go near the cave and take my pet rock with me.
Okay.
And
Well, it rolls after you
Okay.
as you're walking. It follows you.
I'm just gonna follow Terra and just kind of sit down and
I'm gonna start making like a fire of some sorts. I'm not going in
So what do
that.
you do? You're going in the cave, or you're making a fire
Making a fire outside of the cave
outside of it?
just going towards
before I go in said cave.
Sure. Make a nature check or a survival check. I'm sorry.
I'll say I follow them when I see them walking over.
Sure.
I will give you an inspiration for that, my good sir. That was bad.
Really?
It was bad.
Was it a 1?
It was a 2.
Oh, okay.
If it was a 1, I
You
could do
just roll it
halfling,
over,
yeah. Nat 20.
Natural 20. All right. So you see Terra take out a little match. She just goes on her teeth and throws it down on a little bit of
Kindling.
kindling. Yes, thank you. I lost the word. So you see her just kind of throw it on a little bedding of kindling, and fire starts to crack. Although there's not much to burn other than the kindling.
Those burn corpses. Yeah, right.
That's got a smell.
This whole plateau stinks, and you've got now wriggling maggots. You've got body parts still moving. You've just got things moving within this corpse that you have felled, looking to escape and get out.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit down actually by the kindling fire, and I'm actually gonna ask Daedalus for the egg.
So I sling out the pack with the egg and I hand it over to her.
I'm gonna see how it's faring since it's cold right now.
Okay. It's not bad. Been kept between Daedalus's body heat as well as the wrapping that you have it in. It's not too bad. Now, if you were submerged in water, then it would be an issue. But it's pretty secure. Even though it's colder up at the top of the mountain, it's still pretty secure.
Okay.
And at a decent temperature.
Okay. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of catch a breather.
Too much longer, eventually it will cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of hold the egg and pet the rock right next to me, and I'm gonna lay out the blanket that was wrapped around the egg, actually kind of right in front of me, not too close to the fire, but just enough so that then it can get warmer. I guess you can say.
Okay.
So, listen, I almost died. I need a break. My egg needs a break. My rock needs a break. We all need a break.
Yes. We
I
get.
can't do this right now.
There's a break needed. But first,
If you guys want to go in there, that's fine. I need a break.
Relax.
Almost
We're gonna
died.
Take a break. We all
Almost
need to take
died.
a rest. Alright.
For the first time!
I'm gonna throw you off the cliff if you don't be quiet.
I'm freaking out here!
Does the cave appear to be pretty much shrouded in darkness?
Yeah, it seems that if this thing had a den, that this would probably be it. It smells of death and decay.
Is there any like sticks or something around, or a bone?
No.
There's organic matter
Not even,
all over the place.
not even something solid. That
Nothing plant-like.
I'm gonna go. Well, what about those
something I can
trees?
grab that and cast light on?
Yeah, there's plenty. Yeah.
So I grabbed
Pick
it.
up an arm. And
So I was like, oh well, this is gonna be nasty, but so I grabbed the arm and I cast light on it. And then
Daedalus just pick up.
then I grab another arm, do the same thing, and then I throw that one inside.
Okay.
So we have a light source inside of the cave.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like a rather large but empty cave. Doesn't look like from your position where you could see that there's any sort of network. It just looks like
One big chamber.
one giant chamber. Yeah.
And we can see all sides of it, like it's enclosed, like you said. Doesn't seem like a network.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about those trees that we walked past, like that were near the bridge? Are they pretty much like dead?
No, you can actually. They're actually pretty green.
Oh.
They're really the only living things up here. So I mean, if you want to just start chopping down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take just a few branches from it as much as I can and bring it back to the camp. Makeshift place where we're sitting and relaxing.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna ask Daedalus and Kohl. I think we need to push that thing off the cliff, and I point to the dead T-Rex behind me. You mind joining me, because I don't think I want to be attacked in the middle of the night by whatever's left in there.
Sure.
Make
Looks-
an intelligence check.
Okay.
Everybody can.
Oh, everybody? Okay.
12.
20.
18.
Okay.
Sorry, I blocked it. Sorry.
Alright.
Don't even bother with me.
So
I'm down right
Barag
now.
has his hands on his hips and he's like, why don't we push this thing off the mountain? The three of you kind of look at each other and like, this thing weighs tons.
we would need a city and ropes and pulleys and levers to just move this thing.
Just
So,
burn it.
like, the three of you kind of look at each other knowingly, like, this thing is not moving.
Looks heavy. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Why don't we
No.
just burn it? There's stuff obviously living in it. I'm not gonna burn it. I'm relaxing. You
But-
guys can burn it.
What if we burn it and said stuff does not die immediately?
That's
And
what
then-
I got you for. You can handle that. So I'm gonna just put my feet up right next to the rock.
Yeah,
Whatever
well,
you want to do with it, I'm relaxing. I'm done. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done.
I think I'm willing to leave it be. I think if they start coming at us, then we can fight them.
But I think they're just gonna kind of squirm around in there. There probably isn't any real way they can get out.
Looks like when that thing was spitting them up, it took some effort. I don't know that they can come out on their own. So
Yeah, so let's just leave it be.
You got first watch then, and I go to the tree and I climb it and I sit on one of the branches and just kind of kick back and I call off my armor and I have it gather right at the base of the tree.
Okay. So, are you guys making camp?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is where we're going to pick up next time, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Something in that cave.
There is.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Something amazing in there.
We're gonna find it.
10,000 traps.
That's all we got.
Terra's not taking any chances. This is the first time I ever had to do a death save ever.
It's a scary thing.
Ever.
Isn't it? It sucks.
It
Cave of
sucks so
horrors.
bad.
I saw
almost
that look
thought-
on your face when
Yeah,
you
you-
thought you rolled out.
That one? Yeah.
Now you know how us three feel.
And you know what? I was boasting about it too. This is all karma on me because I was like, oh, I'm never gonna have to make a death save throw. Blah, blah, blah. That's what
it
my
was
mouth
close.
gets me. That's what it gets me.
So yeah, you guys. Wow, you guys. I rolled horrible, and you guys rolled great.
Freaking go!
It was very, very great session though.
Oh, pretty good except for that broken gun.
Yeah.
Which just like as soon as it,
Kohl.
I know it's possible, but as soon as it happens, you just feel your character get that much weaker.
Deflated. You
Yeah.
get deflated. Yeah, for sure.
Just imagine him drawing a sword, like just kind of holding it, just haphazardly.
I don't have to hide this from you guys anymore, which I'm so happy.
Oh,
How
it's
did you
very-
see like the?
Yeah. So that's all we have for tonight. Thanks for listening. This is probably going to be a two-parter, I think. I think
Yeah.
we'll split
Yeah.
this one.
I
So
think we're gonna have to.
yeah, that's a long one. So anyway, other than that, hey, play D&D, love each other, and be awesome. Good night,
Yeah.
guys.
Night.